This is Stella,
Hi.
and she has been selling cars for how many years?
10 years?
10 years.
Yes. Wait, I think it's 11 years, not really 10 years. 11 years.
How you started?
Well, in 2012, actually I joined Tanjong Nissan. That was my first brand launch. Well, since you see me in car industry for 11 years, right, I would say definitely I'm passionate in car industry, for sure. I never find it like a wrong move.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually they approach me when I have an event. I used to work freelance for like a year in those like roadshows events. I just joined for fun once I graduate, right? So there's one person from Renault. They actually approached me and they said they have this, something like brand ambassador like that.
Yeah.
It's not sales consultant first. So I started off with brand ambassador with Tanjong. Yeah, after that only I decided, okay, why not I try sales in 2013.
2013 was when Tanjong, Nissan is selling very well. Almera.
Yep, it's true.
Everybody is snapping up
Yes.
Almera that time.
Yep.
60 over 1,000.
Yes, very affordable.
And the ads are amazing. Those days, the mastermind behind all the great ad campaigns was the founder of GrabCar now.
Yes, Anthony.
If Anthony ever watches this, he's a great marketeer.
Definitely.
The time all the Almera ads is so nice. And then after that?
After I joined Nissan, I quit around 2016. So in between 16 to like 19 mid, I was doing freelancing only. Freelancing in the sense of when I have my own customer that they wants to purchase any car, they still comes to me. Even they want to buy Nissan, they still comes to me.
Yep.
So I did not tie up myself with any brand.
Yeah.
That only until 2019, around August. So most of my ex-colleague, ex-bosses went to Proton. So I decided to try Proton.
Oh, okay.
Because X50, X70 was selling very well.
Selling so well.
So to me, that's all matters. So only in 2021, December, only I joined Volvo. Right, until today.
It's very different now, right? The
Definitely.
customers, everything that you do, right?
I mean, that's the whole point. Everybody asks me, like, why suddenly Volvo? And, for me, it's like selling a product is always the same way. It's just meeting different customers and having different experience. If people were to ask me also, like, how well do you earn here and compared to there, to me, it's literally the same. Not much difference. It's just attending to different customer base and you get different experience. Trust me, it's different, totally different.
I'm just imagining your journey.
Yep.
It's quite amazing, right? Because 10 years ago, you may have customers who bought a Nissan from you.
Yep.
And then you all progress in life together.
Yep.
Probably that person is now in the target of buying a Volvo from you.
Yep.
Has that happened? Like customers that you know, then you see them progress? It's
yes,
quite interesting.
But you say those that really keep in contact, not that many, but there is for sure.
Nice. So did you enjoy your time at Volvo?
Definitely, for sure.
The learning about the I think technology-wise,
I mean,
it's
there's so
different.
many brands in the market, but what I really like about Volvo is that I feel that Volvo is somehow a little bit more exclusive. I just like things that is more straightforward, more, I would say, more useful. Sometimes you have too many gadgets or buttons or whatsoever.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Either you don't want to use it or you don't use it. You know what I mean? I mean, for me, it's not because of I'm selling Volvo, but I just somehow feels that Volvo gives you safety, that's for sure. That's something that I really look into it because I have past experience when I was like 18. I just got my license.
Yeah.
I got caught into an accident. So to me, safety is very important because we are on the road a lot. Like maybe 1/3 of the time you're on the road, especially we doing sales, right?
Yeah.
So we drive a lot. So safety is very important for me, right? Comfort as well. Comfort, you're not talking about just sitting inside the car.
Yeah.
Just for that short moment you feel comfortable, not the kind of. Like that day we just went to our company team building trip to Club Med Cherating. So we also have a few cars that is like company provided. We sit the car to go to the Club Med. So continuously driving like 3-4 hours, I would say the comfort is good.
Yeah.
Why I say so? Because you don't feel like tired after sitting for 3-4 hours.
Yeah.
So the support is definitely there.
That time I fetched my auntie back to Singapore. Half my father's family is from Singapore.
Oh.
So I always go down Singapore and up fetching my grandma. I mean, my late grandma, she passed away already,
Right.
and my auntie. My auntie had a spinal operation, so there are metal pieces in her spine.
Okay.
So there was this time I was fetching her in my previous Volvo,
Okay.
the V90.
Okay.
It was quite jammed. I think that day we took like 6 hours, and she was like, "Hey, my back doesn't hurt." You know, in other cars, right, she need to keep stopping to come out and stand for a while. But in that Volvo, she can just endure the whole journey all the way there. And of course, for me, because I have the pilot assist,
Right.
I just turn it on. Mind you, this is in 2017, late 2017, and I'm on pilot assist. I mean, most other cars don't have it that time. Just going like that, and I was chatting in the car with my father, you know, my auntie sitting behind.
Yep.
And it was so relaxing. When I sampai the immigration there, right, people around me are like, "Mang zang," you know, and I'm like chill. And of course, me as a previous Volvo owner, for those who don't know, I had two XC90s. I bought the first one, then I love it, then I bought the second one. Then I had to sell it because I stumbled upon my dream car for being sold at a price that otherwise I wouldn't be able to afford. Hence, if I keep the Volvo, I cannot buy my dream car. It's a sports car. So I had to make a choice that time. But I know for sure in next time, me and my wife, my family, or if I'm buying a new car, very likely it will be a Volvo again. So I like the dash design. It doesn't need a big screen.
Yeah.
It's about the function, right? So the function is so easy to use and all that. And I like the simplicity of the design, seat floor, the handling. I'm sure you guys might have heard of it. The day I saw a report,
Okay.
from 2002
Okay.
until 2023. So 2002 is when the first generation XC90 was launched.
Right.
I saw a report that says that from 2002 until 2023, across the whole world, nobody has died in an XC90.
Yeah, it's true.
You know,
Yep. Yeah, aware of that. I
Yeah.
always tell that to my customers.
yeah. And a lot of people don't know about all the safety features that are in Volvos lah. So do you all explain everything? Like
I
try your
won't say
best.
I will explain everything because at the end of the day, everyone, you know, they are different in terms of searching for a car. I always ask for their needs first, like for who, you know, how many family members, all these things I will ask, like, oh, what
Yeah.
car are you driving? So what exactly you are looking for, like in a new car? I always emphasize every car, every brand have their own strength and weaknesses. But in terms of safety, comfort, definitely Volvo. Right? Even the sound system, I would say, like
Yes.
powers and
It's
ratings,
really good. It's really
best
good.
in the segment, I would say.
It's really good. So I'm sure you've met all kinds of customer, right?
Yep.
They will ask you. Sometimes they are like that. The moment they trust you, they will ask you everything. They will come and ask you, right?
Yep.
What tire should I?
Change, yes.
Right.
Things like that, yeah. That is if you build the trust strong enough, then they
Yeah.
will come to you for sure.
Right. And
Yeah.
even after they buy the car, I would do that. I would do that with salespeople that I trust, or any people that I had business dealings with. Even 3-4 years down the road, I met anything, I still call them.
Yeah, for me, at least customer still remembers you. That's what I think.
Ah.
Whether it's calling regarding anything. Right? If not, they won't come to you and ask for your opinion. That's very
So they will ask you already, tire, what tinting to use, all these things.
Yes, definitely. They will ask for our recommend because at the end of the day, consumer nowadays, if you ask them, market there's so many brands, but which one is reliable? Something that is worth what you are paying.
Yeah.
I'm in the car industry for like I said 10 years. I come across so many brands, right? But which one really, like we call it can pakai or cannot pakai? That one, only after you experience it, then you know.
But the most common is that few brand, right? I mean,
Yeah.
the few big brands. So whichever the customer, if they did not ask you to recommend, they say, I want this, you will also sell that to them, right?
For me, usually I do ask what's their preference. If they don't really have a preference, sometimes they will just say, I need the best heat rejection. That's what they will say. They say, I don't really care about the brand or how,
Yeah.
but I need the best heat rejection because they are really scared of the heat. That's where I come and introduce the brand that, I feel that me myself, I experience it, it's good. Then I recommend. I can't be selling something that I'm not happy with, I mean, that is something that I really practice lah, I would say.
So which brand amongst your customers have the highest take-up rate?
So far in Volvo, it's always glass tech. I can say almost 95%. And so far, they are happy about it.
They're happy, I'm also using GlassTech.
My own car also, I'm using glass tech. Yeah. I mean, I have to experience. I even told the owner, I said that, look, I need to actually experience my own self. Only I can, convince to actually tell my customer that this is good, right? This is something that I always believe in.
I mean, of course, at the time I also did my own research because at the end of the day, I know I can register a company here and call it Tin Tech, Bob Tech, or Bob Tin, I can do that. Stella Tin, you can, but is who's the supplier?
Correct.
Because the most advanced films and all this is from US, so I know that few factories. So as long as I know, okay, this is the factory that supplies them, because they will tell the factory what spec to do, how they want it to be. There's a lot of discussion. So I'm comfortable with that.
Yeah, it's true nowadays. A lot of people have just named their own brand, right? But the thing is, whether it's effective or not, try it, you pay it, you try it, then you know. That's what I think. I'm working in sales line. I drive a lot, especially at a hot sun day. So for me, very important is the heat rejection. So me myself, when it comes to the tin, heat rejection, of course, there are many brands that's doing good also. But I have this problem, sometimes access card problem, especially GPS. There are a few brands previously I've been using that have this problem. But recently I changed to GlassTech. I don't have this problem anymore. You wouldn't know as a normal consumer, you would never thought it's because of the tin. That you get all this problem like access card cannot sense or GPS is not working. Tin is very important in the sense of the blockage because sometimes it's metallized film or how. I mean, in this industry, that's why I do study a bit here and there. So to me, you must know what you're buying but most consumers don't know. They just either they go for super branded because they are comfortable with the brand. But they don't know what they're getting I would say.
What about when certain customers we all know when you buy a new car, there's a reason, there's a warranty, right? It's mass produced. There are times where certain things might, there might be small hiccups and all that. And then how do you deal with it when they call you and all that?
You are right. That's why I always tell my customer, whenever they ask me, is there any problem in the car? I said, every car, more or less, sure got a bit of problem. If I tell you the car is perfect, it's nonsense It's just whether it's a hardware or software, minor or major. I will tell them the truth in the sense of what kind of small little things that you might face. But again, most of the things are actually resolved already. The principal actually encounter like example software updates already. So just like a phone, your phone always have to update software. So here and there a little bit of bugs fixes, that kind of thing. So far my customer they are okay happy with anything that turns out to be a bit of problem. Then so far it's resolved I mean, after sales team is also very important.
You see now there's a lot of new technology. Right? Be it EV or hydrogen or whatnot, a lot of new things. For me, right, every new things, there might be some, like what you said, pro and con, and safety related or new technology. If I am to try something risky, something new that is potentially risky, I would rather try it in a Volvo. Because I know this company, they think differently. Whatever it is, right, safety is first and foremost. I think some people may not know, some of you watching, right, you may not understand this. In car making, right, they have teams. This team is in charge of safety. This one in charge of sound system. This one in charge of handling. This one in charge of propulsion, drivetrain. Okay? In different company, their ranking is different. So what I mean by that is, let's say if it is a brand like a sports car brand, the team that is in charge of handling is here. So if your safety thing blocks their double wishbone suspension geometry, you have to work it. You have to work your way around, not him, because handling is on top. So power is also good to have.
Yes.
Doesn't mean you want to go fast all the time.
Correct.
So in Volvo, safety is always at the very top. Everybody has to work around them. It's not all companies are like that.
Yeah,
not
it's true.
all.
People come first, lah. People come first. That's why I always tell customers that, you know, if they are new to Volvo basically, we don't really sell car in a selling way.
Yeah.
It's more about the environment, friendly, sustainability, safety, of course, right? Because I'm pretty new, like almost 2 years in Volvo. So there's a lot of things to learn. But one thing for sure, that's why I say I joined Volvo. The first thing is because of the safety.
Yeah.
For me, that is very important to me. Everyone have different priority, but for myself, safety and comfort is always most important.
Yes. Yes.
Other than that, of course, performance. I'm not a fast driver, let's put it this way. So performance for me is like, so long as like not under power, I'm okay.
So is this an industry that you think, okay, you're gonna stay for the rest of your career?
I suppose yes. I like what I'm doing. That's most important.
Yeah, guys, Stella, she sells cars for a living, and now she's selling Volvo. She's working in Volvo, and also she recommends her customers GlassTag, just like what I'm using. And I'm so glad to have this opportunity to chat with Stella. And this video, I have to thank GlassTag for sponsoring videos like this, where I get to talk to people and their profession, and just to let you all have a deeper insight into the things that they do. I'll put Stella's contact down here, and if you guys are interested, you guys can give her a call as well. I'm sure she's super helpful and very experienced in dealing with your problems.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for inviting me. Yeah.